TK Pryor coming at you with Master Wealth Builders LLC, and today I just want to come at you guys with the concept of insurance coverage, right? So this is called insurance coverage. A lot of people might look at my videos and say, oh, that was cool, and they go on about their life. You don't understand what it means when it says, use a link in my bio, I can help you get coverage. A lot of people might say, oh, send me some more information. But that's not how insurance works. Think about it in terms of your car insurance. You go to whomever and you say, hey, I want a company to help leverage in case something happens. I want to transfer some of my risks so that it's not my sole responsibility in the event I have an accident, someone hits me, someone's damaged my car. So if you compare that to life insurance, then what you're saying to an insurance company is, hey, I want to leverage and transfer some of my risks in the event something happens to my life, right? And that includes living benefits. So that means if you have a specific event while you're still alive, you can qualify to access the face value of your life insurance policy. So when we say schedule a Zoom call, the purpose is to figure out where you are, where you want to go, and then to do an illustration. Illustration is an example of if you paid into this policy, this is what it looks like in 20 years. This is how much you will benefit from participating in this policy, and that is specific to you. So I can show you a generic illustration online, but to do a Zoom call is something specific to your own circumstance. And then, of course, it's just filling out an application, paying your premium, and then you're covered. So that's what is the purpose in talking to someone, scheduling a Zoom. The next thing is understanding the usage, right? Usage means covering your life and then having something to pass on to your children. So you're covered if you get cancer because you can access the face value of your policy while you're still alive, while you're going through cancer treatments. You're covered with an account that builds as you pay your premium every single month. And one day, when it builds to a certain amount, you can borrow against it. You can use that to have your kids go to college. So you can save money in a college fund through life insurance because you can borrow against your policy. The other thing is tax-free advantages, right? Tax-free death benefit, tax-free growth. No other medium on the planet allows you to participate and have no taxes come out of the money that you gain. Your 401k, your IRA, your mutual funds, your CDs will be taxed once you take the money out. This is the only medium that is tax-free. So it makes sense for you to participate because if you take a loan out against your life insurance policy, cash build up, you don't have to pay taxes on that loan. If you transfer a benefit to your beneficiary, they don't have to pay taxes on the money they get through your life insurance policy. So that's another advantage that makes sense. And the other thing is the compound interest that you receive every single year on a point-to-point basis. You will benefit from 6 to 8%, and you can't get that type of return in other places. So you have a managed risk, right? It's really risk mitigation and management because the stock market can go higher than 6 to 8%. But you also have a downside risk when it comes to a negative cycle within the stock market. You have protection in insurance because there is no downside risk. I keep saying that you're guaranteed never to lose your principal. So if you're never going to lose your principal, and this is the only medium that allows you to never lose your principal, then it makes sense to participate. So between principal protection, minimize downside risks, also having a tax-free advantage, tax-free growth, tax-free death benefit, also having a compounding account, and then finally being able to use your living benefits, all of these reasons should be why you get yourself covered. And the phases, as I mentioned before, is in diversity of insurance, 3 levels. Have all your bills covered through term insurance. Term is short for temporary insurance that covers you from 10, 20, 30 years, right? So you want to get term to cover your household expenses. All of your bills plus a little bit left over. Then you want to get a IUL for growth, which allows all of the other benefits I just mentioned. And then you want to take additional monies and use a deferred index annuity so that you can have another growth product working for you. So once you have those 3, you have total protection within insurance, you have a diverse insurance portfolio, and then you could even take it a step further and get final expense insurance, which basically takes care of your death, burial, and allows you to pre-plan it and prepay for it. So all of that is like total package diversity, which we try to teach people to do within this arena. And the last thing is, when you become a licensed insurance agent, you have to pass a state exam. So the idea is simply, with the information you're forced to learn, you want to pass that information on to other people so that they can benefit. And even though a lot of insurance agents don't come from the teaching standpoint and helping others, the essence behind this industry is helping people to learn what they didn't know, position themselves in an area they may not have been taught, and then showing the benefits that come with modern insurance, because the industry has changed. The products have basically become more consumer orientated, and it benefits you. So hopefully some of these benefits make sense to you. Schedule a Zoom call and get yourself covered. I am a licensed agent, and that's why I do these videos. Otherwise, I wouldn't be qualified to talk to you about any of these things, because you have to have a license in order to talk about these specifics. So get yourself covered. Get on one of these Zooms. Use the link in my bio.